Right, yes, hello, and welcome back to Free Vinyl Discovery. This week we've got a interesting album to listen to, as if they're not all interesting, of course. All About Eve with the self-titled album from 1988. Believe it or not, this isn't Eve. She's not in the band, as in Eve isn't. This is Julianne Regan. She's the front woman of the band. Great listening experience, I must say. I'm going straight into business today. I just want to talk about this album quite briefly. Had no expectations going into listening to this album. I had these impressions of this band that were not very well informed. I just thought it was going to be this little softy 80s sound, very poppy, very like, oh, I'm in love. It's not the case. This album, and this artist indeed, are brilliant. I would like to go out on a limb and say that this is a really well-constructed album. There's a lot of variety in the sound. It plays a lot with tone and with pace. I actually think that this is criminally underrated. The physical version of this is in pretty good condition. It's slightly tired on the corners, but it plays perfectly. We can't complain there. Look at that design. Isn't that nice? We got the lyrics on there because of course you do. This album, and its A-side in particular, are really great. You've heard me bang on about the album listening experience, and this does not disappoint. It opens up with the great track, Flowers in Our Hair. That immediately put me to rest because I could hear that instrumentation come in, those guitars really ripping through the vinyl there. And then Julianne Regan's vocals come in, and it's really nice. I mean, the impressions of what I thought she would sound like were met. I thought that we would have this high-pitched voice come in, but it really is quite angelic almost, but contrasting with that heavy sound that opens the album. You then got Gypsy Dance, which slows it down a little bit more, but you still got that really passionate guitar and Regan's vocals coming in and really enriching the experience. And In the Clouds and Martha's Harbour, they continue that. It starts to slow down as the A-side comes to a finish with Every Angel and Shelter from the Rain. The B-side, I would say, has got a similar kind of variety in the track listing, but really doesn't live up to that A-side. The impression that I got from that A-side immediately hooked me, and it kept me going for the rest of the album. That being said, she moves through the fair, and What Kind of Fool, they're really sweet tracks, and so are the others. We've got Wild Hearted Woman, Never Promise, and In the Meadow. They are nice, but I just would really encourage you to go and listen to that A-side before anything else, which is great because that's how the album is ordered. Clearly they want you to do that too, so great minds think alike, I suppose. It's an album I'm going to go back to quite soon. I'm really pleased to have this in the collection, and contrary to that saying $5.99, as you know, everything on this channel was free, so I am definitely in a better position than whoever it was who bought this originally. Looks like an HMV sticker based off the colours, but who cares? What do you think of All About Eve? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week.